Guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be another one of my declutter videos. Today I'm going to be decluttering my primers and my powders. I already did my foundations and concealers. If you want to check that video out, you can find it right up there in the little I button. But today I'm going to be doing these two categories. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This one is the Professional by Benefit, and this one is still new, like it's brand new, but I have used this one before, so this is just an extra product. That it is a pore filling product and I really like it. This one was sent to me by Benefit and I haven't opened it up because I just haven't needed to use it since I am using the Professional over here. So I guess I could just let you know right now that I am going to be keeping this one. This one is another pore filling primer, but it is the Matte Rescue one. It comes in this shiny packaging and this one is very jelly. I love this one. It feels so good on my skin, and when you have dry skin, having something so hydrating and cooling like this, it feels really good. I love this one. This is a really good primer and I have been using it lately a lot, and it's been one of my go-tos lately. So I am going to be keeping these two right here. Okay, so I am going to be getting rid of this one. This one is the Revlon Color Stay Prep and Protect. This one is very creamy. Look at that right there. And I haven't used it in a long time. I bought it recently to go along with a foundation, and it's just, there's nothing to it that I love about it. Like, it's just, it kind of looks like glue right now on camera, but it's nothing bad. It's nothing great either. I don't reach for it. I feel like I get other drugstore primers whenever I'm gonna use one, and this one's just not one that I reach for, so I am gonna get rid of this one. Alright, so next up is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Smoothing Primer. This is one that I use all the time. This is one of my favorite primers from the drugstore. I really recommend it. It just does a really good job with the smoothing. It feels really good on my skin. I really like it. I'm going to keep it. And the same goes for the Master Prime by Maybelline. If I'm going to get one of my drugstore primers, I usually get this one or this one. So both of these are really good ones. Again, CoverGirl, Maybelline. You can find these pretty much anywhere. And I love these two primers. Then I have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. This is in the color Champagne Pop. I am going to get rid of this one. It's pretty old. I haven't used it in a long time, and I just, what is this? Oh, I think I broke it. But anyways, I haven't used it in a long time. I never reach for it. Now, it does give me like that shimmer effect. Ooh, but it doesn't even look good anymore. You see, that's how long I haven't used it for. It seems like jelly now. So yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Besides, I have another product that I might be able to use. Okay, so there you go. So I mean, it does give you a very pretty glow, but whenever I use anything glowy now, I just get a glowy foundation, and I haven't been using anything shimmery underneath my foundations, and it's the only one I have, but I'm pretty sure it's the only one I have. But either way, I'm not gonna keep it because I never reach for this, and I don't think I will. No, I was gonna say maybe I will in the summer, but I probably won't. I'll probably just use one of my glowy foundations and just leave it at that. So I guess, look, this is another one that I have that I'm gonna get rid of. This is by CoverGirl. It is the illuminating one. So basically the same one, same line as this one, but I never use it because, again, it's in an illuminating one, and I just never find myself reaching for these shimmery products. Maybe I want to say I'd keep one, just because, you know, what if I do want to, but I probably won't. I'm just gonna say I won't because I never reach for one of these. I should though, right? Like, keep one just because I should have one just in case I want to do a video like that. But you know, honestly, I never use them, so I'm not gonna keep either of these. I'm also gonna get rid of these two. I'll just go ahead and get these two out of the way. These are color correcting primers, and even though I don't feel like they're super bad, I don't feel like they do that much. This one says pore minimizing. I don't remember if it does that or not. This one is a green one, which I guess might be good for redness, but I never reach for color correcting products. And yeah, I just feel like the primers do enough. If I need to cover up anything, concealer is great. I don't really feel like these look that color. Like, they pretty much sheer out once you apply them all over, so I don't really feel like they make that much of a difference on my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two. And then I'm going to keep my Too Faced Hangover RX for sure. I love this stuff. This is one of my favorite primers ever. It's very hydrating. It's just perfect for my skin. I love this one. And then I'm actually going to keep this Morphe Revitalizer. I'm going to try it a little bit more and make up my mind, because whenever I have tried it, I do feel like it's pretty refreshing. And there's nothing like completely wrong with this one, like the foundation. The foundation for sure, I know that I don't like it. So I'm going to try this one with some of my favorite foundations because I haven't. And I'm going to see how I like it. If I don't like it, then I'll get rid of it. But for now, I am going to keep it. So that was pretty easy. I don't have that many primers. So these are the primers that I'm going to keep. Like I said, these for sure I know that I love and I use pretty much all the time. Well, not that one because that one's still new. But I've used this one before. This is one that I know that I do like. So this one's the only one that's kind of halfway. Like maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm going to try it with, like I said, some of my favorite foundations and see if I use it, see if I like it. And if not, then I'll get rid of it. But for sure, I'm going to keep those. And then these are the 5. There we go, my camera was out of focus. So these are the 5 that I'm going to get rid of today. Okay, so now the powders, which I do have a few. I have no idea. This one's kind of hard because I don't use the same one all the time. And I use one with some foundations and not with others. And it just depends on the finish that I want and all of that. But still, I'm just going to go ahead and go through each one. So the first one is this Airspun one. And I'm not going to keep it. This one does give me color. And even though it's supposed to be translucent, it does say translucent extra coverage. And I remember that it was very thick, very cakey. And I bought it during the time that a lot of people were loving it. And I wanted to try it too and see if it would work out for me. And I remember actually liking it and using it. Or I thought I did. But I did realize over time that it was just too heavy on me. And maybe it's also the color. It's because it says extra coverage or something. I know a lot of people use the regular translucent. I remember people were getting these from Walmart. Like, it was always out of stock. It was one of those products that you could not find at the store because they were sold out everywhere. Everyone was buying it. So, yeah, I guess I was one of those too. And I tried it out too. But like I said, this one is in the translucent extra coverage. And honestly, I do not reach for this one at all. So I am going to get rid of this one. This one is the Hourglass Veil. There we go. It was in focus. This is the Hourglass Veil. I love this one. It works great, great, great with my skin. It looks very beautiful no matter what foundation I'm using, whether it's a drugstore foundation, a high-end foundation, a full coverage, medium coverage, whatever it is. I really like this powder, and I also like it for my eye swatches. Now I mainly use it to set my eyelids for my eye swatches. So for sure I'm going to keep this one. This next one is the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I think I said foundation. Born This Way powder. I really like this one too. This one also works well with my dry skin, and I'm gonna for sure keep this one. I use this one all the time and it just works. Then I have this MAC Select Sheer Pressed powder. This is pretty old, and even though it's pretty old, I'm gonna keep it because I do use it. It's just one of those powders that I can use real quick, you know. It's not like if I don't want to use a loose powder, I'm doing like a really quick makeup, I could just set my makeup using this powder right here. I use it all the time, and I just like it, so I'm not gonna get rid of it yet. This one's in the color NC25. That is my shade for MAC, so keeping that one. And the same goes with this one. This one I use it though whenever I am doing a full coverage foundation, and I don't care that it gives me extra coverage. I think this is more like a powder foundation, or I'm not sure, but this one's called the Studio Fix powder. Anyways, I'm still gonna keep those two products. And then I have the Milk Makeup powder. This one's one that I like, but not always. I feel like if I use it with a full coverage foundation, I don't like the finish of it as much. I don't know what it is. I feel like it dries my skin. Like, let's just say I'm using a full coverage matte foundation in particular. Not with the glowy one, not like with my Dior one, because I've used it both ways. When I use it with the matte one, I don't like the finish of it as much. I just feel like it's a little too much, a little too cakey. There's certain foundations that I'll use it with, and now I'm kind of, the more I use it, the more I learn which foundations it'll work with. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it because I do like it. I use it all the time. It's just that I don't like it with every single foundation, and now I know that. Next is the Laura Mercier loose powder. This one's one that I do really like too. I can use this one with many foundations, whether it's drugstore, full coverage, high-end, glowy, it doesn't matter. I really like this one and it works well with me. Yeah, this one's one that I can work with pretty much any foundation. I like it. I like the finish of it. It honestly has a lot of product in here. I don't know. I mean, it's probably like everything else, but I just feel like it's lasted me forever and it's still pretty new. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one for sure because I really do like it. And then I have this Tarte Shape Tape powder. This one's one that is so drying on me. I think it's something in the ingredients, of course, and it just looks so dry, and it feels so dry. So this one for sure, I'm not going to be keeping it. This is part of their Shape Tape line, and it just did not work out for me, and I've just kept it because I thought, you know, okay, maybe I'll use it, but honestly, I never do. It's just, it like dehydrates my face. Like, it just instantly absorbs everything, and it makes my skin look so dry and pretty much cakey and like that stretchy feeling. I don't like it. It didn't work out for me. I'm not going to keep this one. Then I have the CoverGirl Loose Powder. I'm actually almost out of this one. Look at it. This one's a favorite. I'm for sure going to keep it. This is my favorite drugstore powder. So if you ever ask me, this is the one that I'm most likely going to recommend because this is my favorite one from the drugstore. So for sure I'm going to keep this one. Then I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and this one is just a regular powder. I do like it. I broke it, so it kind of gets annoying that, you know, I can't ever close it easily or anything. I'm going to keep it. I've never used the sponge that it has, but I'm going to keep it because I do like the powder. So, yeah, keeping that one. The LA Girl Pro Face. This one's one that I haven't used in a long time. I don't feel like I'm going to use it. I already have that L'Oreal one, and even though I might keep another one, maybe, from the drugstore. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it because I don't use it. This is the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder, and I don't remember liking this either. I remember it was too dry, but out of this one and this one, I think I remember liking the setting powder better. This one is the pressed powder. I'm pretty sure this one, it feels smooth. I don't remember if I liked it or not. Oh, you know what? I think this one was a little bit too dark for me. I know you can't tell right there, but I remember, I think, maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I thought one of these was too dry or this one was not my shade. I don't remember, but regardless, you guys, I never use these products. Just like the foundation, I was not a fan of this line of the complexion line. I mean, I like ColourPop shadows and their Super Shock shadows and their highlighters, but just their face stuff, it just did not work out for me, so I'm not going to keep these. Then I have the Huda Beauty powder. So this one is one that I'm kind of like, should I keep it, should I not? Because, you know, I'm not going to keep it because I never use it. It smells good. Yeah, I remember it smelling good, but I feel like from what I remember using it, and which is why I don't get it anymore, or like apply it anymore, it's because it's not closing. It's because it looked too drying on me, or maybe it was that it looked too white. I don't remember now. I think I would have liked getting. I think I would have preferred the one with a little bit of color, like the one shade after this one, I think. I don't remember exactly 100%, but either way, I haven't used it in a long time. I don't reach for it, and I'm not going to keep it just because, you know. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have this CoverGirl powder. This is kind of similar to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I think this one is fine, you know. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just like a regular powder, so I will be keeping this one. Then I have the Maybelline Master Fix. This one I used to use it a lot, like a lot. I haven't used it in a long time. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one because I just have it there and I just don't find myself reaching for it, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have the NYC Smooth Skin Powder. I used to use this one so much. I think, if I'm not wrong, I used to like this one more than the CoverGirl one. And I stopped using it. I don't know why, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I remember loving this. This one was probably my favorite from the drugstore, and then I started using this one more. I think this one has a little bit of color. Yeah, this one has a little bit of color. This one's a little bit more white, but I'm going to keep this one. This one looks so smooth on your face. Like, it looks really nice. So I do remember liking it. I haven't used it in a while, but I think it's because there's so many that I'm just like, I'll just get this one, you know? I am going to keep this one because I do like it. Then I have the Urban Decay Velvetizer. Now this one is one that you can mix into your foundations to make it look more velvety. Although I have used this very lightly on my under eyes, and it gives me a really pretty blurring effect. Now it's probably not for everybody, but, and of course, like I said, it's a mixing product, but I have used it to set my under eyes and I really like it. So I'm going to keep this one because I like it. I like the finish of it, and it does give me that blurring effect, but without my without my under eyes looking dry, because it's very thin. It's like very fine. You can even tell in the powder, just the way that it moves. Look at that. It's so fine, and it doesn't look dry on my under eyes. So yeah, it's like a product that I wouldn't use all over my face, but it looks good on my under eyes, and I'm gonna keep it because I like it for that. Okay, and then these last two products, this one is the Morphe Filter Effect Powder. It's really soft too, but I'm not going to keep it because I'm not reaching for it. I don't use it. I don't use the foundation, the concealer, and the only thing that I'm keeping, oh yeah, is the primer. So I'm going to keep the primer, but I'm not going to keep this powder because I just don't reach for it, and maybe since it's pretty new, someone else, I've used it. It's not brand new, but it's pretty new, so maybe someone else who will like it can actually use this one in my family or something. So I'm not going to keep that one. And then the KKW Beauty Powder, I'm going to try it because I haven't tried it in a long time. It looks so yellow. This one I have it in the color number 3. I'm thinking about it because I haven't used it in forever, but I'm going to keep it. So I feel like this one's like another one of those, I forgot about it because I just choose other powders because I have so many that I don't use and some that I do use, so it just gets lost in there. But I'm going to keep it. I'm gonna try it again, see if I like it. So it's one of those questionable ones that I might get rid of on my own later, but for now I am going to keep it. And if I don't use it in the next month or in the next 2 months, then I'll get rid of it. Okay, so these are all the powders that I'm going to keep. I have a mix of high-end, drugstore. I like these. These are ones that I'm going to reach for with, like I said, this one. Maybe I will get rid of it later, maybe I won't. And this one that I only use for my under eyes, but that one's very specific. So I know that, you know, I don't use that one as often, but I still like it. I still use it. And these are the ones that I know for sure I will use 100%. So I'm going to keep these. And then again, these are the primers that I am keeping. So I have 5 primers right there that I know for sure I will love, except for this one. That one's the one that's also like this one, like maybe yes, maybe no. But these for sure I love, I use, and I'm for sure going to keep. So I'm going to keep my keeping pile over there. And then here are the powders that I'm getting rid of, and the primers that I'm going to get rid of. So I pretty much feel like maybe I did like almost half and half, kept half, and getting rid of half. So I know for sure that these are powders that I never reach for, and the primers that I just have sitting there, and they're just gonna go to waste, so I'd rather not keep them. So yes, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you are enjoying these declutters. I would love to know what you would like to see next. I already have my foundations and concealers up, so if you want to check out that video, it is in the little I button up there. As far as today, these are the 2 categories I wanted to declutter. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.